Wait, control setup. Is there something... Rapid fire? Nah, okay. I wondered if maybe there was like something I could fuck with to make it a little bit less laggy, but yeah. I think I'm actually at this point like getting used to it, and I can like compensate for it better, but I don't know. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna notice it more.
You're gonna start messing up even more jumps?
Yep. Ah, fuck you, crab! Hate crabs.
Seems rude.
I hate robot crabs. And robot bugs. Can I have that ring? Thank you. Okay. So I'm not going to go in circles this time because I remember that was a thing. I am going to jump.
We're not going to cycle through this area 5 times.
Unless I fuck up the jump, but, you know. What are the chances of that? Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
sure.
Shit. Fuck. Do. This level fucking sucks. This level fucking sucks. God damn it. Oh, okay. I'll allow it. I probably wouldn't have made it onto that nut if I hadn't gotten hit.
I'm trying to remember what, like, YouTube channel it was that I started following that had, like, they had, like, a series of videos where they were kind of, like, analyzing all the stages from, like, the Sonic games.
Oh, all the individual stages?
Yeah. Like, they were kind of, like, looking at, like, each game
Shit.
and the stages in each game.
That sounds neat.
I'll have to see if I can find that. I think I know what channel it was.
Yeesh.
I think they had like 2 videos going over like the first couple of games.
Fuck that crab!
But they never got to like any of the newer games.
Ow. I remember seeing like a series of like really long like videos that were kind of trying to analyze like what modern Sonic has been doing wrong and how it could like be better, and it was actually really interesting because he goes into like the design of the levels and how it like the main like 3 things that it focuses on are like speed, challenge, and exploration or something like that. And like the newer games go like too far out of their way to try and tell a story, and it like detracts from the gameplay and stuff like that. And it was just like a lot of the stuff about like you could tell the story like through the gameplay, through like background elements and stuff like that. And he even like went through like a hypothetical like this is how I would make a Sonic game, and like it actually sounded like something really cool that I would want to play, like for how simplified the story would have been and like the level design and all that stuff, focusing on like the speed and everything. It just sounded like a really cool idea, and it just made me sad that Sega would never like probably watch that video.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Starfish.
Oh god. What a...
Fuck you!
This is such a dick stage.
It really is.
Like...
Shit.
I can imagine that watching you play this stage is similar to watching me play the ice stage in Mega Man X6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a decent comparison.
Because...
like, it takes every opportunity to fuck you over. Like, I was going too fast there and I couldn't slow down. Friction, what's that? Something that slows you down in a Sonic game? Fuck that.
Sonic does kind of control a little slippery.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of justified because, like, it's supposed to be fast, but
yeah.
At the same time, you could use a little bit tighter controls. because there's a lot of platforming too. It's not just the speed.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck you.
I think that's another like issue that you see in a lot of the newer Sonic games is
They focus on like platforming versus like going fast, or vice versa.
Yeah, I would
There's
say
too
like
much going fast instead of.
They'll focus so much on like how fast you're going that like you're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have any of like the platforming elements.
Yeah, like I kind of hated Sonic 4 for like partly for being called Sonic 4 when it was entirely like rehashes of other Sonic games, like the level design and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like there was.
It was more like Sonic's greatest hits.
Yeah, it was like what Sonic Generations could have been if they didn't give a shit. And I, like a while ago, like when I had that game review blog that I haven't updated in like 3 years, I was really, really, really mean to Sonic Generations because I hadn't played like any of the really bad Sonic games for comparison. And when I went back and saw like some of the like videos of like Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom, I'm like, oh wow, Sonic Generations was a fucking masterpiece. Like as much
context is everything.
Yeah, like as much unnecessary shit as it had in it, it was like compared to everything else that Sega has done to Sonic, it was pretty damn good. But Sonic 4 was not worthy of being called Sonic 4. Like, it was not a continuation of the series at all. Like, it would have been okay if it was just like a spin-off or something like that. Like, it was decent. It wasn't bad. But there was a lot of, like, questionable design. Like, there were puzzles in that game. In a game about going fast and platforming, they put puzzles in it for some reason.
You know, because everyone wants to stop their forward momentum to solve a puzzle.
I know, right?
In a platformer.
Exactly. Where the fuck the platform? I definitely jumped on the button, right?
Yeah, no, you did.
And the platform just didn't come out?
I guess. Maybe it's because, like, you pushed it out earlier or something, and, like, it reset because you went off screen, but it didn't, like, reset the button state or something?
Maybe. No, it's definitely just not coming out. What the hell?
The button has lost to the void.
The fuck? I kind of need that platform. Okay, maybe if I just...
backtrack as much as possible.
I can't backtrack. I hope I didn't just fuck the game up.
You just soft-locked the stage.
I really hope that
by missing a jump.
I hope that... There's no way. Like, it's gotta reset. There we go. Jesus Christ. That would be fucking stupid, because that's an easy jump to miss. There was no way that would have made it into the final game. Well, and I'm...
At least not in one of these older Sonic games.
Yeah.
A modern Sonic game, that would probably
something
slide.
Like, yeah.
by.
Well, I mean, and even if it ended up being, like, seriously game-breaking, they can patch it. Because that's a thing. Like, you don't have to even, like, make a complete game to sell it anymore. Like, back in the day when they were on cartridges, what you sold was what the player got.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh yeah, you just downloaded it. Oh wait, there's a game-breaking glitch in the first level? Well, we can fix that and send you a new download.
I mean, technically there were patches for some old games, but it literally required you to buy another copy.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's Shinobi 3, there's like 4 versions of.
Wow.
Most of it is copyright-based patching.
Oh.
Because...
like,
a lot of
they changed owners or something.
Well, a lot of the enemies in the game are just kind of taken from other franchises.
Oh, that. So it was a... Oh, so they were asset flipping before Steam Greenlight made it popular.
Basically.
Wow.
Yeah, no, like... One of the bosses is fucking Godzilla. Just straight up Godzilla.
Wow.
And another boss is, it's like... It starts as Batman, and then, like, when you get it down to, like, low enough HP, it turns into Spider-Man or something.
Wow. And they just got away with that for, like, however long they did.
Yeah, because there wasn't really the same kind of copyrights in place for like video gaming at the time.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That was still like early in the.
But yeah, so then there's a version where that's changed, and it's just like a weird like bat monster, and like they like changed the color scheme on Spider-Man, and Godzilla is replaced with like a robot dinosaur. But then there's also another version where the company that released that actually got the rights to Spider-Man because they made a Spider-Man game.
Oh,
so
they put Spider-Man back in.
So there's a version where Spider-Man's back in. Yeah.
That's actually kind of awesome. That they did that just because they... So they took Spider-Man out, then they got the right to use him and then put him back in?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, well, we already have a version of the game with him in it. We might as well just take out the stuff we don't have the right to use, but Spider-Man's already there.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
See, that's
little,
bullshit. Why would they put the bug there, right? Like you
don't really have control of your character.
You can't do anything about him before you get there.
It's kind of rude.
A bit. So we're like double overtime. So
okay.
next episode, we'll finish up Metropolis Zone. Hopefully,
I'm sure there's somewhere in the middle of that you can cut it into two,
or just have a long episode. Whatever. Who gives a shit?